really transcend the lives. This is Leon, your host here. Today I'm gonna react to some cool trans people's TikTok videos, so it should be pretty fun. So keep watching. Either you're on YouTube, Facebook, or IG, smash the like button, follow or subscribe, and be notified when a new video comes out. And find all my socials in the description. Let's do this. Is she making an ad for some energy drink? I don't know what's going on there. I mean, if she's giving me a trans flag, I'm not gonna refuse. I mean, I don't have any of them. It's just that I would like a bigger one, maybe like that, so I can just like put it on my wall. That'd be nice. Of course, I would accept it. I would actually wear it. I could also wear a trans t-shirt, light blue and pink, but I think I'm not enough into the video game culture to really understand what's going on there.
Now I fucked up and I'm missing you. I'll never be like you. I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just let me.
So all I gotta say on this one is that this young boy became a beautiful young girl, and I'm not gonna comment more because she's probably underage. Next one. I wouldn't be like that if I was your parents. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, I just wanted to prove a point that actually her parents and her mother here accept her for who she is. How much supportive is the mom, and that just makes me shiver. Like seriously, I wish to every transgender people to have parents like that. Unfortunately, it's not always the case, and for the ones that don't have supportive parents, then I can tell you that you have a community which is really supportive, either transgender people themselves or lives too. So you can definitely count on us. Okay, you're not alone. So I actually like when people can make fun of themselves. Pretty cool. So basically, if you're a trans man, most of the time you're gonna be like shorter than cis men. And I can understand that unless your parents are already like pretty tall and you're just gonna end up like being really tall anyway. Or if you actually start transitioning when you're really young, when you're like 12 years old, like by the start of your puberty. It's not the testosterone so much that can make you grow, but it's more like estrogen blockers that might actually help a little bit get you to a higher stain point. So you're gonna, become an adult.
You said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face.
Wow, that's beautiful. That actually makes me want to cry almost. Seeing her like lying down in bed like that, being so happy that and hopeful that she's gonna see her dad again, and that hopefully is gonna accept her. Yeah, I wish her the best. I hope that her dad actually found her great, beautiful, and that he accepted her as his daughter, and that about the fact that now he doesn't have a son anymore, but he has a daughter, and she's amazing. She's a famous YouTuber, and I've seen her on YouTube before, but here she's also on TikTok.
It's me and Mr. Jones. Me and Mr. Jones. What kind of fuckery is this?
Whatever they want to be, just support them, okay? Because that's what they deserve, Of course, I can imagine that it can be tough, but just be a good parent. Obviously, it's easy to say I don't have any kids. We were all raised with some values. We just have been like so much influenced by our culture, our environment, our religion, and so on. And for some parents, yeah, it can be hard. But at the end of the day, just inform yourself. Just go on internet and just go on YouTube and just read stuff and watch videos and just understand that trans people and gay people are just absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong with them at all. They were just born a little different, and it doesn't matter.
Like you're less than perfect. Pretty please, if you ever feel
So yeah, that's pretty cool too. I even like the bag with the rainbow colors. If you're a trans man and you are with your girlfriend and for the first time you go to the beach and you can go bare-chested, yeah, wow, that's pretty awesome. That must be a pretty cool feeling. But something I want to talk about here is that men obviously can go bare-chested at the beach, but women can't unless it's nudist beach, or like partly nudist. And in many countries of the world, it's going to be like quite shocking, and in some other countries, it's going to be less shocking. But in every country, it's going to be shocking when you're going to see a woman that goes without any top on. And I think that's kind of a problem because we don't live in a society very free. We claim that this society is free, but it's not as free as we think it is. And we were all born naked, and I think we should have the same right to go bare-chested if we want to, either we men or women. But that's a different topic, I guess.
Oh God, you guys, I just bought tampons, ice cream, and Midol at 7-Eleven, and the lady looks at me and goes, if you buy her chocolate and wine, you'll be her favorite. She thought I was somebody's boyfriend buying them tampons. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
So this is really cute too, and yeah, it makes me a little emotional too. Passing for transgender woman or man in this case is really a big deal sometimes. And actually I saw a video on YouTube that was saying that passing is maybe not the right term. Maybe we should use the term blending, because passing is like passing a test. It's like some people would pass and some people will not pass, and it's not fair to call it like that. And blending is like, okay, either you blend or you blend a little more or a little less, but it's not like you have to pass something like an exam.
I'm Kendall Jenner. I got a vagina. I'm gonna explore that right now. Holy shit, I got a vagina. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna understand the inner workings of a woman.
So I'm not super familiar with the Kardashians and the Jenner and stuff. I just know that one member of the family is trans, obviously, and that really made it easier in the West to actually be trans, also thanks to her. But I'm very happy that Kendall, what was her name? Jenner, got a vagina. But what I'm mostly happy about is that this trans girl is going to be able to finally have her surgery and become post-op and have her vagina and be just happier in her body, in her mind. I think she's going to be able to get rid of a big part of her dysphoria. But either you have a vagina if you're a trans girl or not, you're valid anyway. Whatever you have, between your legs, it doesn't define you as a trans person. You're still valid. Either as a pre-op or as a post-op, you're still a trans woman, okay? Even if you don't take hormones, you're still a trans woman. Alright people, thanks for watching. I hope you like this type of video. If you did, let me know in the comments so I'll make more of them. Give it a like so that more people can find it. Also share it, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And again, find all my social media in the description below or above. See you next time. Au revoir et à bientôt.